What's up, Dace Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining me, oh wait, he's not here, Frank Ward!
Hey, hi, what's up?
As you can see, I prepared for three.
Yeah, did he know I was coming?
I did tell him. I was like, oh, we got Frank on the show tonight, too. And I guess he decided, oh, well, I'm not going to fucking go. I was like, I don't understand his levels, because he's a loud person, but it doesn't feel... He probably fucked with his own shit.
He may have.
Hello? Okay, that's much better.
Yeah,
it feels more like me.
Yeah, we'll have this awkward thing where we have empty... Oh!
Here he comes. And I highly doubt we fixed the audio, so there's no way you heard him.
Coming into the room at 8:02 for an 8 o'clock podcast.
And he's got at least 4 minutes for
he's got to go to the fridge, grab his beer.
Right. Anyway, while he's doing that, it's time to acknowledge the obvious and the elephant in the room. Not yet.
Not that elephant?
I want to do that first, but the most important thing is the branding we did.
Oh, that elephant. Well,
yeah.
It's hard to tell with the elephant because, like, that's elephant's still there.
Super low.
Can't read that elephant. Hello? Oh, that was probably way loud, according to that jump. Boo, Gibby. Testing.
Test. There we. I don't know if that worked better or not, but anyway,
Bueller.
The big elephant in the room is the rebranding. So we're not on twitch.tv/Dace Man and Friends anymore. Okay, perfect. We're not on twitch.tv/Dace Man and Friends anymore. We're on twitch.tv/Basement Protocol. For those of you that are watching over on Facebook.com, that's all useless. We can kick that poster off. That poster's got to go.
We're gonna have a hell of a bonfire.
All of them have Dace Man and Friends on it, but we're gonna actually rock and roll going forward as Basement Protocol because it's more of a unifying logo rather than one egotistical man that puts his name on everything. We also will be on Facebook.com/Basement Protocol Productions. So if that little notification went off in your Facebook feed, it's us. We tried something different. Incognito to get in there so to make you watch us.
That's right.
Over at YouTube.com/Basement Protocol Productions as well, which is it's the same YouTube page, all the same content. It just doesn't have this name. So boom, that's the big thing in the branding that you probably have noticed on the Twitch page, Facebook page, and YouTube page. And thank you for joining us on Tuesday. But the big news that I'm excited for, 1 month ago we sat here and made a little shit in your spot who was talking a lot of shit, said he was going to win some shit, and all he did was just shit the bed. Because you are looking at the fat bet winner for November, down 18 pounds, and your new...
Thank you.
Probably up 18 pounds. And your new NWO champion. Look at that. Look at that beauty. It's here. It's with me for a month.
Recount.
You want to recount. Away from it.
I want to recount.
You're in like that stupid lightweight featherweight championship nobody gives two shits about.
Recount.
And this beautiful thing is going to be with me for the month of December on every stream. So 4.
Woohoo!
And it means every Tuesday. And if any of you fatties want to come and try to take this from me on our next January 1st Tuesday show of the month, you can watch me win it again.
Yay!
Boo. Are we going to be on that day? Isn't that New Year's?
New Year's is on Friday
or
this year.
New Year's...
Friday, Saturday.
I don't keep up.
We can go live and you can reward it to me at midnight.
I don't keep up with politics.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I am your champion for the month of November.
Upside down. Yep. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Suck it, bitches. Down 18 pounds, and I cut bread today, so I'll probably only lose 1 pound for the month of December.
Oh, sorry.
That's why you held it for the first month.
I know. It made a great coaster.
Boom. Did you watch The Mandalorian?
I watched one episode. Not
I'll continue gloating for 15 minutes because he's still behind. Did you watch at least the latest? Or did you do it in order?
I did in order.
I told you not to.
I know.
Your wife would not even notice if you skipped that one.
She called me out for it immediately. Like she was talking to you and you told her that was my plan.
That I would never talk to your wife.
It was fucking unbelievable. She goes, "Did we skip one?" No.
You should have.
Should have.
Still should have said no because that one was useless in the plot advancement.
Yeah.
One little thing at the end of the
basically
episode.
at the end, yeah. Well, that and then now they know what's his name's still alive.
Who?
The guy with the sword.
Moff Gideon?
Yeah.
Nobody ever thought he was dead.
I thought he was
dead.
dead.
They did.
Oh, that's true.
I didn't.
You didn't watch the end of season 1?
Dude, That was like a year ago.
Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gets out, but I mean, it's new because now they know that he's still alive.
I can barely remember last
Yeah.
week. I don't even remember where you got that belt.
WWE.com.
Oh.
Well,
Not a sponsor.
anyway, there's so many friggin' things that
I
dropped
thought that
this week.
was the other one, WWF.
WCW.
WCW, whatever. There's too many goddamn W's.
Well, that
There's
one's
only
done.
One left.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, my bad. My
And they're
bad.
selling their product now for profit.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
They bought them out and just selling their fucking
Where the
Vince.
fuck were you in 2001? He live streamed on both shows as he purchased it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, we can't talk about important things like the name of that,
I hate my life.
where that came from, the big name
Oh.
drop that was dropped.
Hopefully, I can start watching them on Fridays now.
Oh.
Do you know about that?
We still have a week.
You have 1
It-
week,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then I
this
can
Friday.
get back on watching on Fridays.
Or stop watching a useless football team called the Eagles.
I missed the football.
Did you miss it last week?
No,
No, you could have watched the episode last week. Instead, you watched 4 hours of bullshit.
I did. I missed most of it. Thank God I did. It was bad. It was so fucking bad.
The football?
It's been bad
Or
every week.
yeah.
I watched the second half because the first
Even
half
when
I was
they
watching
won, it
The
was still
Mandalorian.
bad. It's all bad.
It is bad.
Remember, like, I don't know, maybe it was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when somebody said they should have kept Nick Foles and got rid of Wentz because Nick worked better with Peterson? Profit.
I don't know, man. This team. There's just so many holes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Swiss
at
cheese.
quarterback,
Yeah. Well,
like I called it.
Quarterback, receiver, line, defense. Defense
know.
is the only kind of glimmer of hope, but they still just
they're
get
hit and
worn
miss.
down.
They're hit
Yeah.
and miss.
Nick Foles would have made it work.
I
Just
don't
saying.
know about that one. Maybe
Just
not.
saying.
I think it's fucked up either way.
But this is awful because we can't talk about The Mandalorian because bombshells were dropped.
boom,
Big
boom.
ones,
Boom.
and I missed
Boom,
them
boom.
all.
I should just say them all because Tremors.
Fuck you.
You-
Tremors
you
sucks.
should.
Yeah. When you ruined it for everyone.
You didn't watch it yet?
No, you told me the
Yeah.
part that mattered.
That's not. It's I mean, it's a fucking.
I'm not
D-class
going to watch an hour
movie.
and a half of a shit
Ah.
movie to find out my favorite character in the franchise is no longer in it.
The whole reason
You
why
never know.
the whole reason you looked at like Tremors 16 is you're like, I got to see what happens to him.
Yeah. And now that you ruined it, I'm not going to watch anyone going forward unless he just somehow miraculously comes out of the gut.
You know, I was gonna say you don't
Tre-
know if he's dead or not.
Tremors 7 zombies.
Yeah, exactly. Zombies comes back.
Strikes
Yeah.
back.
Oh, that would be so funny.
You know, it was like 30 minutes of my show talking about that episode.
I can't help
Minute by
it,
minute.
and I knew I was fucked because
I saw the breakdown.
Because my my
Of the
next
show.
thing was to watch it at lunch today, and that went out the window pretty much 30 minutes into my workday. And I'm like, well, that ain't happening now. I hate this.
Oh,
That's-
we're getting a divorce.
If it makes you feel better, though, I haven't watched any of season 2.
But you're not wearing a Wookiee hoodie. So
That's true.
there's a huge difference here that someone claims to be a Star Wars fan and doesn't see it the day of.
That's true. I have a
I would give you credit you didn't see it during the workday because you should be working.
overrated.
To focus, but
Overrated.
you didn't even see it this weekend.
I couldn't.
You can't. There was plenty of weekend.
There was not enough
There was
time.
plenty of weekend.
Not
There's a
enough
lot of
time.
weekend. There was like 5 days a weekend.
Yeah. You had like 8 days a weekend. Like you
I
were
can't-
off
Yeah,
all
you were
last
off.
week.
It was too hard,
It
man.
wasn't too hard. You watched the shit show, and then we had like the really good one, and I can't talk shit.
Good
You're
one.
killing me. You're
I'll be
killing me.
next week. I'm always 1 week behind. It
Yeah,
seems
when there's
like.
a big revelation this Friday, I go, great. Now, okay, I'm glad you didn't name the child. So it's the fucking Pope who doesn't watch the shit.
God damn. Anyway.
I got nothing. You fucked it up.
I just came here to give you the belt.
I
and then
fucked up everything.
I
Well,
stayed.
anyway, I guess the big thing that did happen this weekend, aside from Mandalorian news that we cannot talk about,
That's right.
because someone sucks at life,
I try.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So,
Oh,
what did you get?
What did I get? Oh my god.
Did you miss that too?
No.
every year at the same time.
Well, I was telling him. I
Not
think.
in the 90s when there was a
I mean, the Amazon was having a lot of Black Friday stuff early,
yeah.
so I bought a TV early
Yeah,
and a
told me about
soundbar.
that.
So
Mhm,
it's
yeah.
the same one he has, only the smaller version. I think he's got the 65.
65.
I have the 55.
But you still got it
um,
ridiculously cheaper than I got mine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's 50% off. Like,
Yeah.
problem
Had
was-
I seen that, I would have bought another one just because.
they were talking about it in the Apex
Credit card.
chat, and I'm like, all right, well, I was like, let me just see how much it is, and then I left. I'm like, that's way too fucking much money, and then Amazon, a couple days later, slides it into my email saying 50% off, and I'm like,
heard you're looking at TVs. I got some you might like. Slide.
it's like, okay, well, looks like I'm buying that. I actually stopped working and just purchased.
I don't blame you.
Take you 8 hours to purchase?
No, it took me a little bit though, because I wanted to get a sound system with it, and I wanted to make sure it synced with the TV. I didn't go down that far the first time I looked at it, because I saw the price. I was like, that ain't happening.
Yeah, I specifically don't look at TV deals on Black Friday and Cyber Monday for the reason that I'll end up buying a TV I absolutely don't need.
I got 3 in the back room, so I stopped looking.
See, that's what I mean. Like, that's my problem. Like, I'll see a TV like that for like $300. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know where it's gonna go. Bathroom TV,
Yeah, that's how I got the ones in there. It was like, oh, we can use that for the things we don't do.
driveway
That's right.
TV.
Mhm.
Start putting TVs on the roof. Like, I'm just putting them everywhere. Car TV.
TV in TV.
You can put one outside.
Multiple streams.
Yeah.
So
That
all
way-
you got was
that
the
way
TV
you
sound
can-
system?
Oh no, I got that prior, and then on Black Friday I got 2 Nerf guns, 500, 1,000 Nerf
I'm gonna start,
darts.
For
gonna start
you
shooting the
or for
kid.
I'm gonna shoot the kid mostly.
It's for the kid. Hey, don't touch that.
But that is, exactly, it's for the kid. I got
get
a like a weird water slide thing. So it blows up, you
Again,
attach a
you with
water
the
hose
kid.
to it, and then I can throw the kid down it. Yeah, exactly. I had to lose some weight though to actually go on it.
Are you coming for it?
I'm over.
Are you coming for it?
I only got to lose,
What's
I
the weight
think,
limit?
like 5 pounds. It's 175.
I can go.
Yeah.
If you buy 2, I can. Are you coming for it?
Yeah.
Are you coming for it?
No.
Nah, it's 'cause you're a bitch.
What else did I buy?
He's a bitch.
I bought other stuff too. I don't remember what though.
Other miscellaneous useless stuff.
Did you get anything good?
Oh, I got some pots and pans.
He's a bitch. I got nothing
I-
out of that.
Yeah.
I don't need much. I don't have a kid to shoot. And like I said, I avoid looking at electronics because I really don't need any of those. I probably could use a new computer, but at the same time, I don't need a new computer.
Oh, I was looking up gaming
So-
parts. I was like, God damn it! I really wish we had that thingy. And
We have the messages one.
yeah, I know, but then we had it out and we knew what we still needed to buy because there were some really good deals.
So yeah. so
Unfortunately, it was a little. I mean, we would have been way ahead of the curve.
and actually, the pots and pans I bought weren't even on a deal.
You just needed pots and pans.
Yeah, I noticed mine were starting to like get scratched and wear, and I'm like, you're probably not supposed to eat that Teflon stuff, like when it's chipping. So I'm like, I probably need new
Is
ones.
that your weight loss secret?
It might have been.
I think Ashley gets a new one like every 2 years or something. They're actually not that expensive if you buy a set.
Well, I bought like a decent, like an actual name brand because I was looking at Amazon. They have Amazon basic ones.
Well,
They
Ashley
catch
always.
fire.
That's
yeah.
what the reviews said. Like the reviews showed all these like charred and like bent ones. I'm like, oh, that's why they're $20. So I spent like $70 on a Cruisin' Art, or that's the rum.
That's what
Yeah,
Ashley.
that's
is.
But-
what makes it rough.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Cuisine,
That's
cuisine art,
Yeah.
no R. I think it's or not quiz. Yeah, something like that. Cuisine arts, cuisine.
Ashley gets
fine,
them, like I
cuisine.
said, like every 2 years. She gets them from work when they go on clearance.
Oh
And
well,
then
I mean
she
that
gets
makes
a
sense.
Stupid discount on them.
That makes sense.
So.
But this is
yeah.
probably about the same time. I think the pans, the pots that I've been using are probably 3 years old. The pans are 2. So figured it was about time. Plus, like,
I mean, if you use them all the time, yeah, I mean, they're
Yeah,
not designed
for
to last
myself.
forever unless you got like the cast iron ones.
no, I was thinking about getting a cast iron one, but still, but you know, since got to cook for myself, so I need adult things.
Nice.
What about you?
Oh, I got a new
Big guy.
General Akbar action figure.
That's all that matters. How big is it?
It's bigger than the last
Real
one.
life.
I wish. I
It's gonna
wish.
stand back here.
Yeah, just sit in the corner.
Absolutely, it would. It absolutely would.
It would be in everything we film.
Yeah.
I got a couple things from GameStop.
Just let him.
Stupid games.
Just let him go.
Can't.
Just let 'em
Game
go.
stop.
I got Little Big Planet 3 or something like that.
Did you see the lines for GameStop Black Friday for the I guess they had another
Did they have like 6 PS5s or something?
I was going to say the PS5 launches, yeah, and people were bitching because of COVID. It's just like what the fuck, man?
I agree. Especially we have to go back into lockdown part.
Yeah.
We're already like in lockdown part 1 and 1.75. Like,
Yeah. Did you participate in their dancing thing?
What's their dancing thing?
Oh, you didn't see that? It was a big fucking. Okay, so GameStop decided for a competition to do a dancing thing. So like they made their store employees do
On like
a dance.
TikTok or something?
I don't know if it's TikTok, but it was submitted to the corporate office, and then whoever did the best won. And I
Wait,
guess
this was an employee
I don't
thing?
work
yes,
for
it
them.
was an employee thing.
I
And
buy a lot, but I don't work for them.
well, I don't know, man. You keep saying you own that one.
Well, I didn't sanction this competition.
Should have went in and
I
dug
should
it.
have came to the board.
And so if they
Went in and dug it.
so if you win, you got more store hours for Black Friday.
What?
Oh, you win. Here's more working for you. Thanks for
I
playing.
swear to God. And it was a huge uproar in the because they're like, oh my God, what the fuck's wrong with you, etc.
Did they tell them what they were going to win beforehand? Or was it like,
Yeah.
oh, winner gets a prize?
Oh, you should have
Did
seen
anyone
how.
do it?
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of them. And they're so depressing because you could just tell the employees are like, I don't want this.
Did they force them to do the competition?
I'm assuming the managers probably wanted to. 'Cause they
Like,
wanted more hours so
hey
they get better
guys.
sales.
Hey
but-
guys, we're about to have some fun. We're going to have a little dance competition, and whoever wins gets to work more.
That's right, baby.
What do they do if there's curfews?
Dance, motherfucker.
No, dance. Just dance.
Dance,
You can
motherfucker.
work, but nobody's coming in because they can't legally
Yeah.
go out after 10 or 8.
I thought it was fucked up and funny all in the same point, but yeah. I was just curious. Man, I know you keep saying you own that one.
I would not have signed off on it.
You
Well-
made them dance for your
Yeah,
pleasure.
I was gonna say, did you make them dance for you, man, while you were there?
I haven't gone there. I buy everything online. It's crazy.
Did you put in like the special comments? Dance for me?
Yeah, dance for me,
yes.
please.
Dance for dance for Poppy? Pappy?
Woohoo!
But other than some GameStop stuff, I looked at. Yep, that's it. There was nothing that caught my eye this time around. They pretty much have most of what I need, big wise.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice projectors were on sale.
That's
Do you
not
need
even a
another
year
one?
old.
Yeah, I know. I was like, and then I was
And
like,
there's another one in there, and I got one in the work. I have too many projectors.
yeah.
Just as many projectors as TVs?
Yeah, I don't even have walls.
Woohoo!
I got this one. Put a white
It's
tarp
covered.
behind it.
Yeah, it's covered.
All right, we can see what happens. But yeah, I didn't get anything. Like there was to me there wasn't that great deals, or I already had it.
All the Amazon stuff were good deals, but I'm sure you got bazillions of them.
Oh, like the Echoes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
always hoard those out on those deals, though.
You ain't kidding, man.
Because they probably make it for like $2 a
Pennies.
piece.
Yeah.
So any opportunity they have to be like, hey, buy for $20. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
That's true. The whole month's been Black Friday, so in that case, I bought a lot of GameStop stuff.
GameStop. There you go.
I also checked out Box Lunch.
The hell's that?
It's Hot Topics off-brand store.
Oh, you
Nostalgia
can't
fit?
go there.
Why?
It's my competition.
They don't sell butt plugs there. I'm not disturbed.
God damn.
Well, if you
It's
need
not
new
your-
butt plugs.
Is it? Well, Hot Topic is, but
I
only
literally,
they own it.
I can't work there. I signed a non-compete.
Did you really? They make you sign a non-compete?
They uphold the non-compete.
I don't know. I don't even know where they're freaking.
Do they
located.
know they had you sign it, or is it just like in the HR forms, but they really don't? Like, I don't know. We were told you had to sign this stuff, whatever it is. Yeah, thanks. All right, bye.
But anyway, I got some stuff on there, but
I'm gonna go work for Hot Topic. I'm gonna be Gibby's competition.
I keep wanting to
Sure.
go because we got there's a baby Yoda fleece blanket that I want.
He has a name. Oh,
sort of like that,
that came from Dollar General.
but it's
Are you saying that you're gonna go to your competitor?
no,
on air?
He can't.
no, it's for ours.
Oh,
we have it.
How long of a
yeah.
non-compete do you have?
And we have
I'm assuming
slippers.
Assuming it's a set amount. Hey, pick me up some slippers. I need slippers. I forgot I needed slippers when I was doing my Black Friday shopping. I bought pots and fucking pans.
That's right.
But like, it's cold in my house because I can't afford heat.
So
I need
I
slippers.
guess we got
Is that a thing?
What?
Okay.
yeah, I guess we got a license for it. So
Glossed right over that.
what? I didn't hear him, so I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
past
So
it.
Baby Yoda slippers
That's right.
for
Baby
Christmas.
Yoda, man.
I'm
That's
just
what I'm
saying.
talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. They don't have to be Yoda. I have Yoshi slippers somewhere. I just don't know what I did with them.
Yoshi.
I don't have
It's a sad
slippers.
day.
No.
Do you want slippers?
No, I'm good.
Is it because they don't make them in your size?
Pretty much. I had Squirtle ones, and they were half my foot. What the fuck? Misleading. Large, I thought would have meant my foot.
Large
means a
yeah.
child who's 12.
Well, it's Yoshi, so
Well, his was squirrel.
a
Mine was
squirrel.
Squirrel.
But still, that's like a kid thing.
Yeah, but you'd assume by now adults would want Squirtle.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it scales
They
up
have
with
adult
age.
onesies and shit like that. Box Lunch is an adult toy store. Because that's what I got, was toys. I'm holding a replica belt in my hand from the 90s. You should have fucking Squirtle slippers that fit my feet.
Damn. I don't know. We'll see. What does that say?
I did see that.
I barely read that.
That was just a complete turn. Is it because we were talking about Black Friday?
I see how your mind wandered. But that is true. Disney Plus, if you go in, I think it's Black Panther. I thought it was anything he was in. They changed. He agreed with you. They changed the opening Marvel logo, where it's usually showing all the superheroes and stuff, for Chadwick Boseman. I think it was for his birthday.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's nice, though. I mean, cool, I guess.
I've only watched Black Panther once.
Me too, but I also don't rewatch a lot of things, so, like, that's nothing.
Well, I had to watch it twice because I couldn't finish it the first time.
Ouch.
Yeah. It was a rough one.
Also, I think between now and whenever we did our last legitimate show, they announced that Wonder Woman 1984 will be on HBO Max on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So they have conceded the box office opening.
I don't know if I can watch or not because
I can.
I have the HBO Now or Go, whatever it is.
Echo, Amazon devices now have it.
Yeah, but
you still gotta pay
I have
for
to
it,
pay
though,
for it.
yeah.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Pay for it. I'm watching Big Bang Theory.
I might have a 7-day free trial.
It's irritating that it's different than their normal subscription service. Like, I don't understand why you're gonna carry 2 subscription services.
They're not. It's because of Roku.
Fucking
They can't work a deal with Roku right now.
Oh.
They finally worked the deal with Amazon 2 weeks ago, and now it's on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion,
Damn.
which was okay. And now I'll have it for Wonder Woman 1984. And then I'll probably cancel it.
Yeah, I was
Fair.
thinking maybe just doing like the free sub or whatever. I'm sure they give you a free month.
Week.
Well, that's fine. That's the only thing I really want to watch.
There's some like Curb Your Enthusiasms on there, which was pretty cool. I watched last week tonight the final episode on there for the season.
Mm-hmm.
John Oliver.
Why don't you just watch it? I thought you have you don't have HBO Go or Now or whatever it is.
No.
Oh. Well, I mean, I have that, so that's where I watch all
But
that.
they also
Yeah.
have a shit ton of
Because
Cartoon
I was
Network
gonna say Curb Your Enthusiasm was on the HBO. What's it called? Because I watched it on.
I like watching through it again.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's on the. That's on the thing I have. Like that's the thing that irritates me.
You just don't get the live stuff, I think.
No, I can watch live.
Can you watch the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I don't know. I didn't even know they had that,
So then no.
so I didn't look at it. I
Because
didn't
they've
look it
been, like, you open the Max app and it's the first thing that's fucking shoved in your face.
up. Well, the first
Will
thing
Smith!
the first thing they shove in your face on mine is all their movies. I don't watch their movies though.
Well, like,
I usually go to the series because I watch Dark Matter. I watch
those Dark Materials.
Dark Materials, whatever. Yeah, I watch. I'm still waiting for fucking House to come back. I always forget the Avenue, whatever.
Avenue 5?
Yeah, I don't know when
No,
that's
not
coming
Avenue
back.
5. Is it Avenue 5?
I think so. I don't know.
Fifth Avenue?
It's not that.
It's a space thing. It's got Dr. House in it. That's the only reason I watch it. He's hilarious.
It's the only thing I could
Last
stand
week
Josh Gad.
tonight, like I put almost all of my stuff. Game of Thrones, like all that's the shit I watched it for, but not.
Mm-hmm.
But they always publish their movies first, which I'm like, I don't watch any of your movies for some reason.
Well, the cool thing about, like, their app, they have all the DC stuff, so I don't have to, because I was subscribed to the DC Universe app, which is awful. And they moved all of it to HBO Max, so that's good for me. They have Crunchyroll on there, which is
I
all
don't
the
even know
anime
what
shit.
that is.
It's all the animation shit, or the anime stuff from
Didn't
Japan.
somebody just buy that or something, or is that a different food-based named anime company?
May have been HBO that bought that.
There's somebody in the chat, like Jarrett might even know, or Cheever.
I think
It's their thing.
Trish was talking about somebody buying
Studio Ghibli is
Funko
on
or
there as
whatever
well.
it is. Funko.
I thought there was some.
Funimation, yeah.
I thought there was some food-based named anime thing that got bought by somebody, and it was a big deal in that.
So I don't know.
I don't
wanna
either.
Say
I
Warner Brothers bought it because they're on there now. Crunchyroll's available.
that could be it. I don't know.
Could be.
I'm
They
a terrible
also have
person
old
for
Cartoon Network stuff
anime.
and the Adult Swim, so I'm assuming Hulu's going to eventually lose, like Rick and Morty and shit like that.
Interesting.
Shame.
PlayStation or Sony? Sony bought it?
Sony. They bought something. I don't know if that was the name.
Well, then that makes sense. Sony probably bought it and then licensed it to fucking Warner Brothers because they don't have a streaming service anymore.
Yeah, because what
They
View?
gave up.
Yeah, they gave up the View.
Which is why
View.
there's speculation that Spider-Man's going to end up on Disney Plus through licensing agreements and all that bullshit.
Yeah, I can see that. Well,
After they go through Netflix, because they're all currently on Netflix.
yeah, but I'm also wondering, whatever was the last thing that happened with them, and 'cause I know Disney clearly wants to keep bringing back Spider-Man.
I actually watched a decent video that kind of walked through that whole thing, that they renegotiated the contract where now like Disney helps pay for some of the production, but they also get more back. I think they pay for like a quarter and they get a quarter back.
Yeah, they weren't getting
But-
shit back on the first ones.
Yeah.
But they still want to buy it, and Sony's like, LOL, 10 bill, motherfucker. And Disney's like, but realistically, maybe like 5. But even though they don't even know if they want to do it. But also, though, if Sony gets bought out, or at least Sony, that part of Sony, because I don't know if the entire Sony, but whatever. If Sony got bought out by like Apple, well, that's the example they used in that video. But if Sony got bought out, the clause in the contract is Spider-Man goes back to Disney.
Oh!
Well, it goes back to Marvel, therefore back to Disney.
Anyone
So-
can buy Sony but Apple.
So, but in saying that, though, if Sony gets sold, Spider-Man automatically comes back home. Disney didn't have to pay shit. So if they play the long con,
What's
it
that
could pay out.
Well, it depends.
It depends on if Apple or anybody's
Is
interested.
it just Sony Productions?
I don't.
Or because like I don't see the PlayStation going anywhere.
No. I think. Well,
Probably two
either
different
way,
sections.
That's
but
what
yeah.
I'm saying. Is it
Well-
like they have to have one section go bankrupt?
it's probably whatever. It's probably Sony Productions or whatever the movie company or side of things is.
Yeah.
Or at the similarly, if the entire company went.
I'm sure there's probably also something out there saying that like they have to make an movie or something every once in a while.
Well, I think
that's
that's
the
still
whole
in the
Fox
Spider-Man. Yeah.
yeah. Otherwise, they lose the rights to it.
Or I
Well-
think we got a shitty Fantastic Four and a shitty Dark Phoenix movie.
Woohoo!
But Sony's all about making, because still, no matter what, Spider-Man's the biggest thing bringing home money for Sony.
Currently, yeah.
So they'd have no reason to sit on it anyway. They're gonna want to keep pumping movies as much as they can.
I don't know if they can without having Disney involved though.
Well, again,
That's the only that they're kind of pigeonholed now to where they're kind of
I don't think creatively Disney has to. Like I said, Disney has to pay for like a quarter of it, but it's still a Sony production. They get to just do it. They can't interact him with like other Marvel
I was gonna say,
superheroes and
like,
stuff. But anything in the Spider-Man universe,
all that has to happen, I feel like Disney has to do at that point is just say Spider-Man's not in the universe anymore, and it will fuck over Spider-Man
well,
Venom wasn't.
but see, that's
that we know of. I could see them bringing
could
it.
bring him
I was
in.
gonna say it was that has not been determined yet. But I can easily see them if they come out with another good Venom movie. I can see them going Disney being like, "Yo, let's put Venom into the universe." You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing saying that it isn't. Nothing saying that it is either. So it's kind of out there in limbo land.
well, no. From my understanding, like Sony owns all of the Spider-Man universe technically, so Disney can't just bring in Venom. They'd have to pay Sony to use Venom in the MCU, if that's what
Correct.
you mean.
Well,
But if that was the kick up when the contract was already breaking up before and everybody was worried.
He was done
Because-
after Far From Home.
Exactly, and that's when the internet blew up and went, whoa, 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 Disney, like, you can't just get rid of Spider-Man from the MCU. So,
Yeah.
like, Disney could threaten that to Sony, but the fans will be pissed about it, so that's why Disney doesn't do it. What do you mean? It was a big fucking it already happened, kind of, sort of.
I think they can technically write him out. They probably need him in this next
Well, the next one's
the
gonna be
next arc
Spider-Man 3
or
is gonna
whatever.
Have Doctor Strange in it.
You know what I mean? It's probably needed for the
Mhm.
next arc, but then you could probably write him out after the arc.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying. And then once they write him out, like Sony's fucked at
Well,
that point.
Realistically, since
And then they're gonna have to go through another reboot,
they're
basically.
going to be pushing out Spider-Man 3 before they push out Doctor Strange of the multiverse.
Mhm.
The multiverse could essentially take care of the Peter Parker problem if they don't come to contract negotiations.
Yeah.
Which sucks. And to your
Yeah,
point, they did mention Spider-Man in like dialogue in Venom, but it was the New York incident. Eddie Brock referred to, but they never really alluded to what happened.
Mhm.
They can also pull the bullshit where maybe that's a different Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse really shook up everything, where that could be a different Earth, especially with the multiverse thing is going to really they're going to be their eraser. So hard, like okay, Chadwick's not here anymore. This is Black Panther from Earth 62, and there's nobody left on it, and Black Panther needs to come here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah, like the multiverse is what resets the comics all the fucking time.
Mhm.
That would be awesome too if all the Spider-Man showed up in the multiverse or in Spider-Man 3, which again, Jamie Foxx is now in. J. Jonah Jameson, they brought the same actor back, J.K. Simmons.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's so much you could do.
We'll see.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. We'll see.
One other interesting note about Marvel, I don't know if you guys were aware of. As of the 28th, Netflix lost the rights to Daredevil.
Dun, dun, dun.
And Twitter blew up, of course, with the hashtag Save Daredevil.
I saw the hashtag. I didn't actually know why they were saving him.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
They want him in the MCU. They want him in Spider-Man 3, and they want Vincent D'Onofrio back as the Kingpin. And Vincent D'Onofrio actually retweeted it and put one of his quotes from the show. I'm sure, because Kingpin has been in Spider-Man cartoons too.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he wants it because I mean, he wants to make that Disney money. I mean, I'm just
Exactly.
saying, like,
Yeah.
if I had any nugget of hope ever being on, I'd be like, yeah, do it, yeah, all right.
Yeah, give me that big screen money. That Netflix money didn't pay
That's
off.
right. Exactly.
But that's why that's out there, which means it's beginning to start of the fucking reverting.
well,
'cause next
the other
would
ones are
be-
going to be...
Luke Cage, Iron Fist should have been before Daredevil.
No, because they came out with... Daredevil stopped before it was the first one to stop putting stuff on there.
I could have sworn it was Luke Cage.
No, Luke Cage, I think...
Do those have as big of a following as Daredevil?
Yeah, I think the next
Luke
one.
and
I think the next one
Iron
is
Fist.
the. I think
I
the
couldn't
next
even
one is Iron Fist. Then I think it's Luke Cage, and then it's
Jessica Jones.
the girl, and
Punisher's
then
last.
Punisher. Yeah,
Which
is what I think the
sucks,
order is.
Because that was the best of all.
Yeah, it was. Punisher was great. But
also means we're not going to get him in the Spider-Man movie because Punisher is hired to take out Spider-Man as a hitman after his identity is revealed, which is some kind of bullshit. So I don't know if they can like sneak John Barenthal in there and then the rights will fucking relapse by the time the movie actually hits theaters. Like, can you film as long as you don't release it?
Well, how long? How long
It's a
is?
2022 thing for Spider-Man.
Yeah, but how long until
Is
the
there
thing
2022?
revives? Because I know Daredevil's
gonna
been
be
off for a
alive
while.
by
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah.
But Daredevil was out. So Punisher is in theory December of 2021.
Yeah.
Which means by the
talking
time
about-
Spider-Man airs,
Talk about end of the world type stuff.
yeah. So by the time Spider-Man would actually hit the movie theaters,
The theaters won't be. The theaters won't even exist by then.
that's true. Once it hits Disney Plus,
What are we
Premium,
gonna do?
Yeah. So I was watching a TikTok because that's what I do.
You're getting away from the Marvel conversation.
Well, I'm talking about the end of the world.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get away from it.
Exactly.
Potato salad. You know, it's
well,
close enough.
It's sort of like it. So remember back in
I wanna
2012,
see how you connect this. Go ahead.
there was supposed to
The
be
Mayans,
the
the
Mayan
calendar.
calendar end or whatever.
They ran out of rock to write the calendar down, and all of a sudden the world
They were
was gonna end.
dyslexic. It was 2021.
So I watched a TikTok thing, and it said that basically what happened was we switched over from like the whatever
Oh,
to the
it's
AD
the
things.
Other calendar.
Yeah, the other calendar. So basically, because of that, you lose 11 days each time, or something for every year because the
Mhm.
calendars are slightly different. So
Yeah.
it actually makes the end come in December 21st, 2020.
20.
Hold on.
Wait, 2020?
2020.
So
And
like,
then- and then she
Wait,
goes,
when?
so
Today?
wait, like 3 weeks.
December 21st.
Oh, 21st.
So
the
like
solstice.
20
I
days, like
guess.
20 days from now.
Yeah, so
Woo!
and they go, and she goes, you know, normally I'm not a real conspiracy theorist, but seeing how 2020 is going, I don't know, man.
But wait.
You'll
you
die
said-
as champion.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Suck it, Cheever. But to your point, you said they lose 11 days every year. Wouldn't it
The
be
calendar
sooner then?
the calendar right now is you have to
Giving
take
you 11 days.
I think
You
he's
have to
just
come back
explaining it
11
wrong, but I
days.
think his point is somewhere in there.
So it's, our calendar right now is 365.
Yeah,
Before it
I
would have
could
been
Google it, I guess,
370, 380 something.
Oh, okay.
So-
So their calendar would. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So you shrunk it. Because remember before the whole issue, the reason why they went to this calendar is because winter would always, you know, eventually, or summer would constantly keep moving up, and then like it'd be December and
The
it'd be the
seasons didn't
summer.
make sense.
Yeah. So basically, then and now we're in our calendar wherever you know,
Where it makes sense.
yeah, and then
Science
Daylight
2.0.
savings time.
exactly. But anyway, so that's basically
blah,
what,
blah.
As
yeah.
a virtual farmer, daylight savings time is hogwash.
But yeah, so I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, no. Conspiracy theories.
That actually works out for that.
I don't know.
I would be hard to say. Okay, when did they start doing their calendar? When did we switch over?
It was
and then what's the difference?
It's AD, like when we went into AD.
When Jesus Christ died?
Whatever the fuck AD is. I don't fucking know.
Isn't it after the death of Christ?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Isn't BC before Christ?
Yeah,
Don't look at me.
but even though
What's in between?
well, I was gonna
Christ.
DC during
Yeah.
Christ.
yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
but see that the weird thing about that is technically though I think Jesus actually lived until like 3080. So
So
It's
in that,
not
yeah.
quite.
according to
the same.
AD, we're 38 years ahead.
Paulo Tungalagoin. I don't know how to fucking say his name. Explained on Twitter, following the Jularian calendar.
Is that the chocolate rain guy?
Yep. We are technically in 2012. The number of days lost in a year due to the shift to the Gregorian calendar is 11 days. For 268 years using the Gregorian calendar.
I don't like calendars named Greg.
I don't like the math. Times 11 days, blah, 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 blah. Math, 8 years. So it's a bit complex, but
December 21st, right?
it would turn
24th.
out that technically maybe
But
we'll
how
all
would it
die
still
this
be
year.
December 21st if you're only losing 11 days a year?
Well, times how
Wasn't
many
it
years?
December 21st in 2012?
Yeah. Oh, I get yeah.
8 years worth of 11 days.
And it somehow
might-
equaled
I might
365
be
or
off a day
No,
or two.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
that's what this thing just said.
I'm just saying. I
I'm
just
not
seen it.
scolding you for the information. I'm scolding them for, like, it's convenient that it's still
I-
December 21st.
Well-
I thought it was kind of hilarious.
Well, this is a,
And it kind of makes 2020 seem like it's going to go out
And
with
then
a
again,
bang.
if it's always the winter solstice, it wasn't really the winter solstice on their calendar.
We're going to go out with a bang.
No.
We're going to go out with a bang.
and then this is the same thing. This article of like, oh, it's not gonna happen by some science.com page, like blah 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 baloney.
I mean, science should really take a back seat because COVID. So
That's
you
right.
can't exactly be like, oh, it's not going to happen when you haven't cured it yet.
I don't know.
That's the question of why you haven't cured everything else.
Look,
So,
I said
and
this.
then I'm tying it back to Marvel because, like, after the 21st, it doesn't matter.
I said this back in 2012 when it was supposed to
24.
happen. So like, fucking just do
Yeah.
it.
Well, at least get the last season. Okay, yeah.
Just fucking do it.
I-
That end of the world
I have
thing.
awaited the apocalypse, and now I have a shiny belt to ride around with.
For a couple days and then
Boom. No, 21.
20
According to your
exactly.
fucking math. That's most of the month.
Most
Nobody
of
ever
it.
counts the holidays in
That's
December.
right.
Doesn't even say how how does it just end? Just puffed gone?
I don't
Or do we get like a
know.
cool meteor shower? Or like,
COVID mutates on the 20th and then kills everybody. I don't
20th of
fucking know.
January. Convenient, Republican.
Damn.
Anyway, so Marvel. Charlie Cox is desperately wanted back by the fan base
That's right.
to play Daredevil, and Vincent D'Onofrio wants to come with.
I
don't know if
never-
anybody actually said, hey, I want him back as Kingpin. It was more like, we want Charlie Cox.
It's the only one I didn't watch.
Daredevil? That was probably the second best.
that's like the only one I did watch.
I actually like the Iron Fist or Luke Fist.
The one that nobody in the world likes. That
You
figures.
just
That
combined
makes.
the two of them.
I
Yeah.
don't know. The guy that
I personally
like,
think those two series should have been Heroes for Hire, and it should have been both of them. They work well off of each other. They work well off each other in the comics. They sell better as
Woohoo!
Heroes for Hire, not as individual people.
But yeah, I like that one.
And now we have Shang-Chi because of it.
I didn't like Iron Fist.
Luke Cage was kind of weird or whatever his name is.
I didn't like how he ended as a villain. That is a shitty time to get canceled.
That's right.
Because the end of his run, he was the gangster lead of Harlem. And it's like, what?
I like
And that's how they ended it.
Done.
I mean, he showed up on Jessica Jones, and he's like, you're better than this. And you're thinking to yourself, but you're not.
Nope.
You're running gangs
Nope.
in Harlem.
Absolutely.
And we have no resolution to as why you chose to do that. You just thought he did it because it was the less of two evils or whatever.
That's right.
I don't know.
Look, he can save more people by being the best gangster out there. Setting rules up, man. Rules.
Yeah. I don't get. Well, I mean,
You got
yeah,
me.
it makes sense. And you have undestructible skin. Just whoop whoever's ass tries to come in
That's right.
and not be a gangster.
Nah.
But he worked better as Heroes for Hire with Danny.
Danny.
I don't remember what the fuck.
Fists.
Rand. Danny Rand. Iron Fist. Because he was the moral compass to Luke Cage's.
Damn.
Are you gonna pay me? And then Danny goes, Luke, and that's the end of it.
Luke.
That sums up Heroes for Hire.
I like that all day. I'm gonna make you pay, Luke. Doo doo doo. Okay,
Come
you
on,
right.
Luke.
Yeah, and then you have Jessica Jones, which is
Oh God.
An alcoholic, so I am very,
that
very
is
much
not the
opposed to
character
her.
is essentially just
Wah
Luke Cage's
wah
wife.
wah.
In the comics, but
She's essentially just Luke Cage's wife.
in the show,
They went. So wait, you like
Wah,
Jessica
wah,
Jones, but
wah.
you hate every other female? What you
Cheers.
call Mary Sue?
Wah wah.
Please explain why that one resonates. Is it because of the
I
alcohol?
only watched the first season. I don't know how many seasons they made,
Best
Same.
thing about that was David Tennant.
Yes,
but
it's the only reason I watched the first season.
And then
I didn't really like it, but I watched it.
fair.
It was the worst one out of all the ones I watched, but I only watched Punisher, Luke Cage, and Jessica.
You watched Luke Cage, or did you watch Iron Fist?
Well, never mind. Luke Cage.
Whatever one I liked, I watched that one.
Well, even the Luke Cage, I only watched the first one.
Did you watch the Defenders when they all?
I did not watch the Defenders.
That's fair.
I watched.
It was like, hey, we want to add more episodes to their seasons. That we
I watched the first season of Luke, first season of Jessica, and then 2 seasons of The Fist.
And The Punisher.
The Fist.
Yeah, 2 seasons of The Punisher.
I like how we're just to The Fist
So
now.
you just watched The Punisher without actually seeing his debut in Daredevil?
I didn't even know he debuted in Daredevil. I'm sorry.
So yes.
I don't even know what the Daredevil is.
This
so
is why we turned into a gaming podcast.
I'm just saying, I don't know what Daredevil is.
Because we would like say, "Oh, did you see this cool thing in pop culture?" And he would go, "No," and I would just stare at him. And it makes terrible radio.
I mean, that's
Great,
fair.
great radio.
And now I'm here, so
Amazing.
we both can say no.
But at
and
least
then
you fill the dead air and be like, "Hey, I'm glad you're happy."
That's right.
You go, "It seemed like it sucked."
It did.
I mean, it did suck. I tried to watch the first episode of The Fist,
That sucked.
and
That's
I
the one
couldn't.
he likes.
That's the one I like. Yeah.
I couldn't get through the first episode and went nope.
It was boring.
I hate you guys.
And
He's
then-
a bad actor too.
I liked the Punisher is number 1. Then
Punisher
then-
was good.
then The
I actually
Fist,
watched that.
Punisher was good.
then it's The
Punisher
Fist,
was rated R essentially, and then Daredevil.
And then I would say
Daredevil, I like.
Luke Cage and Jessica. I guess were both pretty meh at the bottom.
I moved all of them to the bottom.
I thought Luke Cage was also pretty meh. I actually made it through the first episode and went, and never went back to it. And same with I think
Yeah.
Jessica Jones season 2.
Well, the
Watched
problem
the
is
first episode, and went,
it's really slow for some reason.
and stopped
Yeah.
watching it. Yeah. Like, no David Tennant, I'm out.
He
Which
was
is-
in a
yeah.
little bit in season 2. He was
Yeah,
still
in
her
the
head.
but that it doesn't
And
count.
then, I mean, the cliffhanger of season 2 was as she was leaving the train station, it turned purple.
What they should have did with those.
And then they never came back.
Never came back.
You know, what I think they should have done, especially with all of those, but I know why Netflix did what they did, but they should have had it like as a mini series. Because I think they were trying to put.
Well, it was.
They were trying to stretch. What?
Wasn't it only 10 episodes?
Yeah, but they were trying to stretch it out. Like, I think if they would have shortened it to, like, 5 episodes maybe, and just had them longer episodes.
We'd be bitching like about the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You didn't solve this!
Well, Mandalorian is
You didn't solve that! You just gave me a bunch of new questions!
Mandalorian's a problem, all right?
You know what's irritating me about the
That thing
Mandalorian?
needs, like, I don't understand why.
What's irritating me about the Mandalorian is the lead bad guy who plays Moff Gideon from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Say his name.
Yeah.
He's doing interviews. He's like, "You're gonna get a lot more Moff Gideon in season 3." It's like, motherfucker, we're not even done season 2.
That's right.
You're telling me you're not gonna show up for the rest of season 2? Like, what the hell?
I bet you he's probably going to be, probably a couple cameos, but nothing major.
Yeah, that's all we've had so
Yeah.
far. And he'll probably get a fucking bombshell at the end of it with 5 minutes of him, and they'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay."
Oh, yeah, guaranteed. It's going to be like the last episode.
Oh, and
he'll be in
the
there.
last episode will also be the big reveal from the thing you learned this week that I can't talk about.
God damn it! It's a goddamn NWO thing. That's why.
No, it's not that.
Yes, it is. I was training hard.
Oh, nobody believes it.
Curl.
Nobody believes
Curl. That's all that extra energy he has. Now that he's lost weight, he's been eating better, working out. Like,
it. I had
He's a new man.
cheeseburgers today with no buns.
ew.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's gross.
You gotta have at least a lettuce bun.
Nah,
I don't want to go with that work.
you gotta just have a real bun. Get
I
whole
wanted
wheat.
to.
Whole wheat. Like actual whole wheat, not like
do them.
not-
It's
not like
so
shitty wheat, but-
dry.
ketchup.
You're gonna have to like devour it, and then that just kills the whole purpose of going
I'm
with
not gonna
wheat
laugh
bread.
because somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, you want to get a pizza?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
I had pizza for dinner.
See,
You want some pizza?
you know why I
Get a
decided,
veggie
like, I'm
pizza.
cutting bread.
Veggie pizza, no
Mine-
cheese.
There's bread. I'm trying to cut bread.
Like I don't think you have to
Okay,
go like
with lettuce then.
I don't think you have to go absolute zero with bread.
Well, the problem I had was the 5 days I just had off.
Woohoo.
With every day except for Thanksgiving, my diet was 2 slices of pizza.
Yeah.
But that's still not even that bad. it's really not.
It's not
But
that
it just
bad. Yeah.
stays.
I mean, granted, it's not actually necessarily good, but it's not really
Wait,
that
no.
bad.
It was a
Like-
double cheeseburger pizza.
It's you're making the case
Yeah,
worse,
There
but not
was
because of the bread.
tomatoes on
Yeah.
it and pickles.
Pickles aren't bad for you. They're salty, but they're not bad for you.
No, they're not bad.
But I'm gonna try this whole no bread thing.
I mean,
I'll fail and then I'll try something next month.
The
you
no
go
bread
you,
thing-
but the problem is then can you live with no bread for the rest of your life? Like,
Oh,
is
no,
that where
I'm
you're
just
going?
gonna try a new one each time.
Yeah, but if you cut bread, let's say you drop 30 pounds of no bread, As soon
Yeah.
as you go back to eating bread,
You're in a
you'll
balloon.
yeah. So like,
But like, I'm not gonna go overboard. Like, oh, give me that bag of pretzels. I
No,
just
it's
throw those away.
because if you cut it out and then it's not gonna work like
yeah,
that.
that's why I'm saying
It's
I
not gonna
wouldn't
work
I
like
wouldn't
that,
eliminate
yeah.
it. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but
Yeah.
that's my advice to you.
Because that's what Ashley's
I
done
call
that.
it
Ashley's done
intermittent
that.
fasting.
Ashley's done that a couple
One bread.
times, and then she'll drop weight really quickly because she goes on that no
yeah.
bread, whatever the fuck's in it, gluten or whatever.
Well,
and then
it's a shit ton
the
of carbs,
second
but
the second you go back to it, I mean, you put it
But I'm
on
not
in,
cutting
like 2
carbs
seconds.
completely.
I doubt there's carbs in there.
and it's
2
probably
grams.
Really?
So I'm not cutting carbs completely. I'm just cutting bread.
That's your main source of carbs, though.
Yeah.
Well, are you still eating pasta?
I mean, I'll probably have 1 dish a week.
see, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
pasta's heavy in carbs too.
well, yeah.
Well, it depends. If you get the one that's white, it's heavy in carbs. If you get the one that's
You can
like
get
the
whole
gray-
wheat pasta.
You get the grain one,
Which
yeah.
is pretty good. I've
I
had
mean,
that.
if you put the sauce
If you
on
put-
it,
I was
like
gonna say
you don't
have
really
to-
taste the difference.
Well, I only can do it with. I
How
can't
do you
do
not
it.
like sauce? You don't put sauce on your fucking pizza.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdo.
I like
Yeah.
cheesy bread.
I like. I only eat it that if it's in Alfredo.
The sauce,
Alfredo, yeah.
So you like white sauce.
Well, it's
Oh.
basically cheese, but
yeah.
it's melted cheese with
Anyway, I'm gonna try the whole bread thing, and then next week I'll probably or next month I'll be like, oh, only meat, brr, and then I'll just like die.
Technically, you should not eat.
You'll
anything
die like
that's-
60 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
Technically, if you cut out anything that's white in your diet, you should lose.
You got to break up with
weight.
Jess.
Really?
Anything
Because it'll be bread. It's most of your glucose.
Dairy?
Yeah.
What about
no,
rice?
dairy again. You should really cut out. What?
What about rice?
I've heard conflicting things
rice.
about dairy.
You should not eat white rice. White rice is actually bad for you. You
And
want
prefer
you want
brown.
you want
Brown, yeah, you
exactly
want
the
brown
brown
rice.
ones. That's what I'm
prefer
saying.
brown.
Like you
Yeah.
cut out anything white.
That's
That's
'cause
actually
most-
technically good for you.
Because most white things are also bleached. Like
And
white bread.
racist.
White bread
Oh,
is
shut the
bleached.
fuck up.
White bread is bleached. White rice is bleached. All that white shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dairy, I've heard mixed kind of things on. Like, there's been a bunch of things that are like, oh, you don't need dairy, blah, blah, dairy's so bad. And then there's other things that are like, well, actually, it's really not that bad as long as you don't, like, go over.
Pound
Well,
of it.
that's the
Like-
problem. You can't go overboard with it. But if you
Like
actually
pizza.
like me, I can't do it.
But
like,
there's, like,
just everything I eat's basically.
Even side on, like, the difference between, like, whole milk versus, like, skim milk. Like, I've read things that are like, actually, skim milk's the terrible thing for you because they
Yeah.
load sugar in it, when actually the whole milk with the little bit of fat that's in it is still better for you.
Whole milk is better for you,
Yeah.
but milk in general you shouldn't drink.
I've read things that if you drink, like, with
It's-
everything,
yeah.
it's limitations. Like, probably drinking a gallon a day, not so good for you. But like a glass a day at dinner.
Have you seen
Not gonna be
Third
bad.
Angle?
So what you're saying is a gallon a day, go for
A
it.
gallon of milk and a bunch of steroids.
You need the
In.
roids to counter it,
Yeah.
though.
Well, the
Yeah.
roids is to help your neck. It's all of a
Yeah.
sudden really fragile because of all the milk you drink.
So
That
really,
makes sense.
the main point, everything in moderation.
You're right.
You don't have to cut bread completely. Just don't.
And that's how I dropped the
overdo
18
it.
pounds. I went from when I have factored at probably 3,000 calories a day I was intaking
Mhm.
down to about 12 to 17.
Like when you go to Olive Garden, only have like 2 breadsticks instead of 6 or 7 baskets.
The big thing is cutting pizza.
That's not my problem in Olive Garden. It's
Really?
the fucking salad.
Well, I mean the dressing's not good for you.
Yeah, I
but-
know, but that's what gets me every time. I'll sit there. Me and Ashley can go through like 4 fucking salads. The waiter hates us.
Because they have to keep bringing salad.
Well,
They'd
it's
rather
free.
bring you breadsticks.
It's free.
No, I know.
So you're not adding to the bill, therefore you get less of a tip.
That's fair. Hello.
And then I
Oh.
then I eat Blue Moon. Or
I'm
drink
just
Blue Moon.
saying, January. When do we come back?
January
Jan-
4th?
5th,
5th, I think.
7th.
5th?
I think it's the 5th.
4th?
I'm
5th?
just saying numbers.
This will be around my waist again.
January 5th.
January 5th.
Right, Tuesday. Yeah.
I'll be holding this again.
Not if I have a 6-pack.
If you're entering, bring it. I'll just spit.
No. The only rules is 6-pack
Okay.
for me. I'm not tracking shit. I'm just gonna come here and rip my shirt off.
All right.
That's right.
I mean, it might not be January. It might like
Have you
July.
ever done the sit-up?
What?
I just asked.
Yeah.
The presidential
the
test
time.
doesn't count.
Yeah, like all the time in high school for like
The
a
presidential
minute.
test doesn't count.
For like a minute. 4 times.
That doesn't count.
I mean,
Otherwise,
yeah.
I was really fucking fast in high school. That one fucking time.
That one
Like-
time he was.
I was second.
I mean, I've
He was
been
first.
laying on the ground
Sorry.
before and like I've had night sweats before. Sat up that way.
I do
Yeah.
stuff like the Undertaker every morning. So that's
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Ab workout.
when he's laying flat on the ground, he just sits straight up.
Oh.
It freaks the fuck out of people who sleep next to me.
Woohoo!
Because they're like, oh, he's sound asleep. What? He's up! Yeah. I was training to be the Undertaker.
That's right.
But yeah, January 5th, this will be back. This isn't going anywhere. If November was any indication,
We'll see.
nobody can lock a spreadsheet. Wasn't even that hard. Like,
Nope.
I dummied it down so fucking hard this time.
Nope.
So hard.
Well, dipshit Cheever is like, oh, I thought it was a practice month. Like, what
No,
the
that's
fuck?
because his calories were going to be way over fucking board.
Well, yeah, because Thanksgiving, I can see it.
I used that as my blackout day. I didn't need bonus points at that point.
I feel like Cheever's the one he'll run to burn 2,000 calories and then eat 7,000 calories to counteract it.
Yep.
Like, somehow just
Yep.
over the top
Like,
of the
he
whole
would
thing.
sit there and send you pictures in the morning of how, like, oh, I did a run. And then at night, he's at a table full of fucking food.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
I mean, you know.
I mean,
who knows?
technically, it's not
Next
bad
time we
for
see
you.
him, he might be skinnier than me.
Yeah.
He's got himself a girl.
He might be heavier than me. He's got himself a girl.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
The wooing phase is over, and put on the pounds.
That's right.
4 years.
Start eating.
Of,
Start
I'm
eating.
gonna get some ice cream. Oh, okay. I'll take some too.
Boom.
And my desk job has been super desky lately.
Yeah, don't get me started. I hate.
You need a bigger basement because I just lap this fucking thing.
Yeah.
My
Fun
desk job's
times.
been a desk job recently, too.
Yeah, just lap your. Do you have a circle in your house you can do?
No.
No.
There's a straight line that I've paced a couple times. But otherwise, no, there's no circle. Unless I go outside.
Yeah, just circle the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wave at the I can't actually. Well, I could. The fence is there, though. I got to, like, open the gates. Wave at the neighbor.
Fuck outside. He needs fresh air.
That's right.
I feel really bad my neighbor remembers my name. Do you remember his name? You don't have to say it on air, though. But, like, do you remember? You were there, I think.
Oh, yeah, he did. He introduced himself.
Yeah.
to both of us.
Do you remember his name? Because I don't remember. But I saw him, like, 2 weeks ago, and, hey, Frank, how you doing? Great,
Hey,
man.
buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, love you, man.
Shit, no idea what his name is.
Hi, neighbor.
So if anybody out there knows my neighbor's name, though, like, DM me. Because I don't
This
have
is
a
why you
clue.
need Eric there.
Yeah, you're right.
He would have memorized it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or Eric would just go over and say hi, you know, how you
After
doing with
I
your name.
responded with hi, he was already out of my brain.
Yeah.
I don't remember half the people that come down here
That's fair.
at all.
Success.
That's how you live a healthy life.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
Detach.
got nothing else left for the show. You really killed it by not watching The Mandalorian.
Hey, we made it.
Hey,
But
I
we made
tried.
it. We are. We're 7 minutes
I try.
shy.
Oh, 6.
Woohoo!
But the rebrand is a thing.
No,
Official.
denied.
It's official. We are now Basement Protocol Productions and Basement Protocol Gaming. Yay!
Yay, woo!
Cool thing is the credentials didn't change because I thought that was going to be a nightmare loading all this stuff today.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, if you see a broken link, email this asshole at thedacemanshow@gmail.com.
Do it.
He's not getting access to the new one.
What? There we go.
Okay. Anything else to add before we close out the show, or we're gonna go around the horn and we talk about how all we do is rebrand?
That's all we do is rebrand.
Yeah, see you again in like 8 years. We'll rebrand again.
Try again.
We'll try again. That's right. Well, we're close to 360 some episodes. Almost a year worth of episodes. You gonna watch?
We would have been there by now if
Yeah.
we didn't have like an 8-week hiatus.
Pandemics. God damn it.
Yeah, a little bit of that. A little bit of we were gonna rebrand back in March,
Yeah.
and then we got pushed back
Well-
to June.
And then Corona happened.
I mean, we
Just
were
wrap it into
pushing
that.
it back, and then I think it happened during, right? It was like the second week of it.
I'm just saying it's really
Yeah.
easy to just wrap it all up because of Corona.
Corona.
Corona. Time.
We only got, what, 3 more episodes anyway?
So what?
The end of the world.
End of the world.
December
We
20th.
just talked about it.
21st.
So,
you
3
really,
weeks of basement protocol.
So really, you rebranded for nothing.
That's right.
That sounds about right. I mean, well,
Put all this work in.
no longer my name's on failure.
Exactly. Just the basement.
And nobody knows there's basement. It's out there. There's just stairs. My basement stairs don't turn like that.
That's right.
All right, let's go around the horn and stop belaboring this. Gibby, what you got going on?
Well, you clearly already plugged my plug.
You can plug the new one.
I don't know the new one.
It's literally the thing
He
at gmail.com.
Yeah, exactly.
It took
The
him 7
thing
years.
At gmail.com.
That's true.
7
His
years.
regular plug.
like 6 years to learn his plug, and now you changed it on him. Not looking good,
Not-
man.
So you can email me at thething@gmail.com.
The Dace Man Show at
what
gmail.com will
happened.
still exist for show inquiries. Our YouTube is still linked.
I don't know how any of that works.
But you can email us at basementprotocolproductions@gmail.com if you want to be a part of the collective and put your name on something that doesn't do something.
That's what I do. I'm here to put my name on things, not doing anything.
Yeah. So hopefully
nothing.
we'll see bigger, better things out of us. That's a lie. Frank, what do you got going on?
Oh, I thought I just explained.
I like it.
You know, I'm alive.
Alive.
That's as far as I've gotten.
There it is.
You can find the reigning, defending, undisputed fat bet heavyweight champion of the world on Twitter at the Dace Man. You can follow the show at the Dace Man Show. You can follow the new production company Twitter at Basement Pro Talk 1.
That rolls
What
right
the
off the tongue.
Fuck.
So easy.
I know, it's fantastic. You'll also find it in the Dace Man Show Twitter handles bio. It's right there. Just click that one and go follow. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Basement Protocol Productions. Follow us on Twitter. We already did that. Like us on YouTube, youtube.com/Basement Protocol Productions. Fucking Christ.
Maybe you should have cut the productions
Yeah.
off. I'm thinking.
Well, there's already
too
Basement Protocol stuff.
Is it-
And I can't get into that account.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it too late to change
Dun,
again?
dun,
Because like that doesn't really.
It's
It's
tough.
a lot of words.
I wanted to put BPP, but it was like, it's too short. And then go
It's not about
to
length.
twitch.tv/Basement Protocol for all your gaming needs. Tomorrow or
Easy.
Thursday, Jariat will take over. Jariat Gaming takes over around 7 p.m. as the takeover for Basement Protocol's Twitch channel. I'm thrown off by the new name.
Sorry.
Well, it was a good show, everybody. and we'll
it
just
was.
scrap the whole thing.
Like, shit.
Yeah, I might try. I have to get all logged back in. Maybe we can stream.
It's not Dace Man and Friends anymore.
Maybe we could stream the some farming.
Farming simulator. I'm down. Hey, I brought it up on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
There is a multiplayer feature. It does not crossplay.
Doesn't.
you knew.
Fuck. I assumed it did. I was looking it up, but it didn't
But-
seem like it.
As per everything, I prefer the PlayStation controller over the keyboard.
You're a bitch.
It's
bitch.
way easier. I know where everything is on a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, it's all right here.
Oh, is that why you were struggling every time I told you? Just hit this key.
Don't pay attention.
And to sit there and.
I don't have to look at the keyboard. I just know where it is.
It's good for you.
Grow up.
I
No.
have grown up.
I'm with him.
Damn.
I
I
stand.
type faster by my method than this fucking QWERTY bullshit.
I sta-
Guaranteed.
I stand with
QWERTY?
him.
You mean ASDEF?
QWERTY.
Well, that's
Yeah, but
that's who made it.
Yeah, but your fingers go on the middle ones,
Yeah,
right?
Your fingers
I
go
don't.
here.
I mean, I actually probably type the same way as you. I don't fucking.
And then I go back to what I'm doing. And I
Yep.
I pissed off my keyboarding teacher in high school so fucking much because I'd sit there and memorize what's on the fucking thing and just boom, plow through.
He's got big brain.
Memorize what's on the. Okay.
Whatever they wanted me to type up, I'd memorize what it was and then fucking type it. Genius.
So
Big brain.
when you're in a meeting and I guess you could. Well, technically, if we're just speaking, you can just look at the keyboard the entire time.
I don't take notes during a meeting. I remember them.
Sleep.
Or, that.
Oh, fuck that, right? Yeah.
Or I write them down. Because I
Like-
don't like clacking. Because if I have to talk and all of a sudden I'm going, I get pissy.
Oh, I mute
Because
myself.
I fucking hate people that do that, and I tell them I hate them.
I mute myself, but yeah.
Write it down and type it up later.
I guess you know what another thing
I
about
hate hearing
my
clacking
my
on
problem
keyboard
is
during
my
meetings.
push
really
to
set
talk
off.
button
Okay.
on Zoom is actually the space bar. So I wonder if it constantly unmutes me every
Probably.
time I hit space.
Probably. You're
For, like,
probably one of the people I hate.
For literally like a millisecond.
I wonder if anybody notices that, like, you're
Huh.
typing on and they just see like the mute button just flicker on your
It's
account. Like, what the
flickering
fuck
on
is he
and off.
doing?
Yeah, I'm actually curious now. Or do you
I-
actually have to hold it for it to recognize?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't know the rules.
either. I've never actually thought of that. But that is technically, if I want to speak, I would just hold the
You're
space
probably
bar
one
down.
of those people I hate. Basement Protocol, Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
Aaron is the first subscriber for the Basement Protocol era.
First.
Woohoo!
Discord also changed over, but it's still the same. All the buttons and stuff below here on Twitch.tv should take you to the new social media links and all that bullshit. And eventually, in the coming weeks,
Second. Might as well just quit.
You ain't first, you're last, bitch.
Ricky Bobby. Anyway, there should be a new website, hopefully before 2021, that will collectively put all of this into one space, as well as Eric's blog that he wants to do.
He's gonna blog now.
He wants to.
I'll do it too.
Okay.
Is there gonna be a sports blog?
I just want to give you promises like him too.
I can actually see him doing that, and I can see it actually doing. Sadly, I can see that doing pretty well.
It could. I'm an editor.
I'm assuming it's going to be based on Philly sports.
I have no idea. It's going to be the rantings of
Yeah, it's going to be him ranting,
angry father.
but it could be. It actually, if marketed correctly, it could actually work.
Everything we do, if marketed correctly,
Yeah.
would work.
Yeah. Just like everything we do, it's got to actually get done.
Yeah,
That too.
and
You know, okay, I know we were signing
Sorry.
off, but I got another story. So one of our other stars here at the Basement Protocol Productions came over for Thanksgiving dinner, and I said, hey, we filmed one podcast, and then you fucking left me on red. And he goes, I've been busy, Uncle Chris. What? You are an 8-year-old. How are you putting me off?
Damn.
So who knows that there'll be another Dace Man Show Next Generation podcast, because that little asshole pissed me off. He's like, can we record one today? I'm like, it's Thanksgiving. You don't work on a holiday. Get out of here.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
So I don't know if we're gonna actually do another one. I would like to. I think those are interesting because usually he.
It was awkward, but it was pretty funny.
Exactly.
That's kind of the weird thing. I feel like his problem is he probably needs to do more than one. He needs to do a couple, but yeah.
I think it has potential.
It has potential. Unfortunately, the first one, he couldn't stop like laughing, which was kind of freaky.
Or yelling into the mic.
Yeah. Well, again, it's like I said, it just requires some time.
I want to say they grow out of it, but they really don't.
Fuck yeah!
None of them do. Like, not at all. But if that Furtado can sell a bunch of toys with his name on it, Ryan, fuck it. We can easily produce Junior. And then like, oh, it's his son because they're calling him Junior.
That's right.
I'll take credit.
Oh, jeez.
Whatever works.
Woohoo!
Anyway, for the few. Oh, my buttons aren't here.
My
chicken! For the
Oh,
basement-tacular?
No, I still say my catchphrase.
Oh, your name's still... Okay.
Yeah, for the few.
All right.
There's no buttons, so I'm gonna just drop a beat, Frank.
For my chickens!
For the brown.
And that will!
And for the Daceacular. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Is it gone?
No, I'm gonna let it keep going.